Man, I haven't shaved for a while here. Well, it took me a few hours of homework on the internet somewhere else to send that email that includes just a Road Safety BC, but then CC'd EB, CC'd Ombuds Commissioner, Ombudsperson Office, Human Rights Commissioner, the person in charge of Northern Health, Chief Medical Officer, BC Finance Minister, and the other one is Go Public for the first time. I think it's the first time. I mean, I've tried other similar things in the past, and so it has 3 YouTube vlogs, right? And and I looked at the ones I posted yesterday. There's a lot, and most of them are 0 views, right? I got 273 subscribers. It seems that some weird algorithms going on there. And so they can look at that. And in the email, I say, feel free to use these videos for quality assurance and training purposes. In fact, I beg you to. So I trimmed my personal information mostly, except for maybe my first name. Now, this is not the first time I do these things. So you might say, wow, this guy. Well, it's not the first time I do these things. I know there's, going on 4,000 videos on just this one YouTube. And a lot are my cat now. Or just, things that aren't necessarily a cultural repair. Tough love. But still, this is just me. And hoping that being transparent, role modeling my life, demonstrating my skill sets when I'm on the phone with public servants is going to help all of BC. And I know BC's got a lot on their plate right now, but the thing is they have a lot on their plate because they don't have the skill sets I try to teach them in these videos. So HSD, right? They cannot self-correct. They can only repeat the limited amount of human thinking tools that they have to solve problems. So that's what my mother calls me when I'm arriving. She's checking if something is accurate in a will that I gave in 2019, so 7 years ago maybe. So it's already been on my list of things to do for this guy. And making it simple that only a limited amount of things should be sent to my family that has maybe storage devices and laptops, so there's videos and things. And maybe even, giving my passwords to a relative. And it's really not that they're interested in what's in my boxes over there already and what I'm sending. It's really in the future, if it's possible for somebody to say, we should do a documentary on the life of the doctor of humanics, the captain of accountability, the professor of socio-cybernetics, who would not teach anybody directly because they're not responsible enough to have that specialty. The elusive Homo sapien, matured, self-actualized Homo sapien male from Soul 3 kind of thing, right? And the other specialties, that I've defined, such as what a learning specialist would act like and would be able to do. And all these things. So anyways, in case in the future, a species that has already passed all its tipping points decides, hey, this guy was worth listening to when he was alive, whatever. But the will also is to take care of this buddy and to just say that everything else here can be donated. And there's really nothing I have really of value except for my life partner here and storage devices that I would want to be going back to my souvenirs and informing my relatives, hey, if anybody in the future becomes interested in me, and give them access to it. And maybe don't open this envelope that has my passwords yourselves. Just give it to somebody that you make an agreement with. And this is like, I don't know, I'm just choosing my relatives to do this. I don't have like a best friend or a lawyer or whatever. Don't want to trust the government with this responsibility. So, I mean, it's just, they don't have to do much. If there's not enough money, they can sell things. And I don't owe anybody money. But let's say the government of BC or Canada, based on their own, let's say, tax law or policies, owe me money. But I don't want my family to waste their time. Hopefully they won't. Hopefully they're not that addicted to consumerism or the monetary paradigm to waste their time with that. But I would hope that I had, let's say, enough money in my bank account to get whatever I think is important shipped to there. Otherwise, I don't want them to go to court to force governments and politicians and businesses and institutions that have violated my human rights or wronged me based on their own mandates and policies in many ways. That it's all on pretty much YouTube and Facebook. But the thing is that nobody cared before. So you really think you should care after I'm dead? If you don't care now, please don't care more after I'm dead. To get me justice, right? And get yourselves justice. And leave me out of it. Now I'm dead in peace, and I didn't go to hell or heaven or anywhere else. I'm just shut off. It's shut off, right? And for me, that's not something I fear. Anyways, I want to say I also made an error when I said I couldn't access the Healthy Life website. I tried a different way today, which is how I used to do it when I went on many times long ago when I was doing more blood tests. This time, the last few times, I'd been trying by just putting in the exact name, healthylife.ca or whatever, but that's not the way. Is I had to find it some other way because it has totally different, www addresses on it. I don't know what the right term for that is. I forgot. So anyways, this is just me saying these things and reassuring, and this is me living a life where the email is sent and whoever watches it or not, because they're long videos, they have to care about the role they're in to watch these long videos, which again, I predict in that email, you won't be, using this for training purposes. So don't worry, I won't be surprised when you don't.